Hello there, wargamers and fans of the Heresy. I'm Luka from MiniWarGaming.com, and I'll be playing Dark Angels against Night Lords at 2,500 points, and we're going to be playing on some Imperial Chemical Ruins. And in the MiniWarGaming Vault, we have some Dark Angels up against Night Lords at 2,500 points, and they're going to be scrapping amid some uncovered occult ruins. Click the link down below to get yourself a 7-day free trial to check out more Horus Heresy battle reports.
We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Horus Heresy battle report.
Dark Angels, 2,500 points, but Luka's playing it. Well, Steve was supposed to play it, he got busy, so I'm more than happy to take over the Dark Angels, albeit not my favorite legion. I'm quite interested in them and their playstyle here. I have not played against them in a long time, so I'm more than happy to shoulder the Dark Angels for today's game. This is Trevor's army, to be precise. It is 2,500 points. He painted this up as a project to do for fun, and now he's done, and he wants to move on to the next thing, so he's looking to sell it. That is Trevor from Ink and Bristle. That is his company. And he's been on the channel a lot of times before in the past, mostly playing Age of Sigmar. But it's been a while because, you know, global pandemic, all that good stuff, all that good fun. I'm just playing it here, showcasing it. Maybe anyone out there interested in picking up this army, there'll be more details about how to contact him down below in the description. But his company is Ink and Bristle, so you can check that out if you want beforehand. Here we have 2,500 points. This is a Pride of the Legion Rite of War. This is all kind of out-of-the-box Calth stuff. There's lots of room to expand it, but what he's built here is a solid foundation of Dark Angels. You can add the line if you want to, or you can add more unique Dark Angel units. This was all built and painted before the Dark Angel book came out, adding all the new and unique units and all the cool rites of war they could do. So it was a pretty safe bet that this will work in any other thing as well. But with the Pride of the Legion, you got a lot of Terminators, you got a lot of veterans. We'll start with the HQs, though, for the Crusade. We have one Legion Praetor over here. He is going to be the Warlord. He is going to have a Paragon Blade, Plasma Pistol, Artificer Armor, Iron Halo, Mastercrafted Digital Laser, well, Mastercrafted Paragon Blade, Digital Lasers. He's got like all the fancy stuff that Praetor typically has. Beside him, though, we got a Wrathmonger. Now, he does have the Tyrannic Great Blade, which is, I believe, two-handed instant death, AP3, Strength +2. That's just me trying to remember the profile off the top of my head. So I will correct that throughout the course of the game if that is not correct, but I just don't have the profile in front of me right now. He's going to have a Combi Bolter. He's going to be in Cataphractic Plate. As a Wrathmonger, he automatically comes with an Iron Halo. He also has the ability to make a unit Deep Strike. I could do the 20-man Tactical Squad, but typically we play with larger tables here with tons of terrain. Well, not larger tables, but lots of terrain on the table. So that's going to be a massive footprint to do, or to try and make work. So I'm just going to take a Terminator squad with him instead. Plus that feels a little more thematic, him and some Terminators deep striking into the game. I believe he also has digital lasers. He can't mastercraft his weapon though. He doesn't have that capability. But still, pretty good weapon to have, and he's going to be joining some AP2 guys, so he'll have that AP3 option, instant death in the unit as well. We have a couple of Contemptor Dreadnoughts. They are part of a Talon. We have one here with a Plasma Cannon and a Dreadnought close combat weapon. He's going to be upgraded to have extra armor, just a twin bolt gun in his hand. Whereas this Dreadnought will have the Dreadnought Chain Fist instead, with a twin bolt gun inside of it and extra armor. Obviously carries on this guy, Plasma Cannon on the other. Bear with me here, I'm trying to remember the war gear, because this is typically Trevor's build, so I'm trying to build it to his idea. I changed a few things here and there, based on the new hexagrammaton? Is that what it is? I think it's the hexagrammaton.
I don't know. Everything Dark Angels is extra, and I don't get any of it.
They get to the characters get to be scions of certain wings, and they bring the specialty of that wing with them into the game. For the troop choices, playing Pride of the Legion, so the compulsory troops are actually the veterans and the Terminator squads. But these guys are still troops. They're just not compulsory anymore, but they can still score. It's a 20-man tactical unit. They have a Nuncio Vox, a Vexilla, extra close combat weapons, and the Sergeant. I'm trying to remember everything here. He has the bigger chainsword, Great Chain Blade. It's two-handed, strength +2, AP5. The Dark Angels get bonuses with blade-type weapons. That is their rule. He is going to have Artificer Armor and Melt the Bombs. And he is a scion of, let me get not the Fire Wing, but the Firestorm Wing, I believe. It's the wing that lets you overwatch on a BS2. So you hit on 5s when you overwatch. Him and his unit get to benefit from that. Many apologies. That is actually the Stormwing that I'm referencing. He is a scion of the Stormwing. Therefore, him and his unit will be able to Overwatch on a 5 or more. I did forget to mention one thing on the Wrathmonger. He has the... I apologize horribly if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, but as Josh said, the Dark Angels are very extra. The Hekatonistica? He's a keeper of secrets, as the Dark Angels do, and he has the rule Reaper of Hosts, or the War Gear Reaper of Hosts. I'm not too sure what it is. They're very ominous about what this what this actually is. He gets an extra attack if he's in base contact with more than one model when he goes to fight. I would also like to note it appears that the Dark Angels have since lost that horrible rule where they lose D3 victory points if the enemy has equal or more units left at the end of the game. That seems to be completely gone. I thought that was a joke of a rule. I'm sure a lot of the Dark Angel players out there agree with me, so very glad that's gone, especially for this first game of mine as the Dark Angels. We have an Apothecary as an elite choice here. He is going to have a combi weapon, which will be a combi grenade launcher, upgraded to have stasis grenades, which are unique to the Dark Angels. I'll explain what those do if it comes up in the game. Other than that, though, that just got close combat weapons. No Artificer armor on him. For the rest of the troops, we have 2 veteran squads who are going to be stubborn as their veteran upgrade because weapon masters don't quite... It could make sense, but I think typically you're better off doing the stubborn option as opposed to the +1 weapon skill because they get +1 to hit with blade type weapons anyways. So, I mean, it don't matter for the one Power Fist guy, but all the other ones it won't matter too much for. They're going to be riding in Rhinos with extra armor and dozer blades, just a combi bolter. No other upgrades on them. We have each 10-man strong. This one here will have an Artificer Armor Sergeant. The whole squad's going to have Melta Bombs. The Sergeant will have the Calibanite Blade. It's the +1 Strength Power Sword. And a Plasma Pistol. We have 2 Plasma Guns, a Legion Vexilla and a Nuncio Vox on the other Plasma Gun. 2 Power Swords. And then the rest are just bolt guns and extra close combat weapons. And the same is true for the back unit, except the Sergeant will have a Power Fist instead of the Calibanite Blade. And we have 2 missile launchers that are going to both be upgraded to have stasis missiles, which is just a slightly bigger version of the stasis grenade. And again, I'll explain what those do when that comes up. We have Power Swords on 2 vets, and the rest are just bolt guns and just like extra close combat weapons. Now, I did forget to mention, this Sergeant here is also a scion of the same wing that the other Sergeant was a member of, where they get to Overwatch on BS2. So these guys, this unit here with plasma guns will Overwatch hitting on 5s instead of 6s. I had 25 points left over after rearranging a few things, and I wanted to try out more of the hexagrammaton stuff, so I thought that'd be fun to do. And lastly, we have 3 Legion Terminator squads, which are all compulsory troops as part of the Pride of the Legion. 2 in the back are identical. We have 5 Power Fists and 5 Combi Bolters. Now, one thing you can do unique with the Terminators here, which would work very well for the Dark Angels if you want to expand upon this army, you could add Combi Grenade Launchers. You could do the whole unit if you really wanted to, but I would recommend just the Sergeant, and you could upgrade their Combi Grenade Launcher to have Stasis Grenades as well. I guess I'll explain what it does now and why that's good. Any unit hit by just hit, doesn't have to wound, doesn't have to lose any models, just hit by a Stasis Grenade, which is a blast type weapon, is set to initiative 1 until the end of the turn. So if you're going first as Dark Angels, you just lower an enemy unit's initiative to 1. So if you're charging in with unwieldy weapons, fighting at initiative 1, well, heck, now you're fighting the same time as them. So if they had any threatening weapons, well, you don't care, you're fighting at the same time now. It just brings you down to your level. Or for a larger squad that fights at initiative, you lower their initiative. Or another example, shoot at a Dreadnought, and then your Dreadnought can charge their Dreadnought. Your Dreadnought gets to fight first. Very, very powerful war gear. The last Terminator squad is 5 Combi Bolters and 4 Chain Fists, and the Sergeant will have a Calibanite Blade, which is the Power Sword at Strength +1. That should be everything my list has in it. I apologize if I forgot anything, and I go to say I have it in the game when I go to use it. First time ever playing the Dark Angels.
Here's my 2,500 points worth of Night Lords. Sticking with the Terror Assault, because I don't know, when I built the army originally, it was designed around Terror Assault, and it's a very usable rite of war right now. So I will continue with that trend. Leading the force up front, we got 2 HQs. We've of course got the Chaplain, the Shrieking Maniac, who's always around. He gets around to a lot of battlefields. He's got his Jump Pack, Power Axe, Refractor Field, and then the Headsman's Axe, which is the weapon I'll probably always be using. Unless I guess I need AP2. Next to him, we have the mighty Karen Ophian of the Chiroptera. He's a named character. He is going to be the Warlord. So the things to keep track of for him, he's got a Power Axe and a Volkite Serpenta, and that sweet 3-up armor save that Night Lord's characters seem to like to have. His Warlord trait is a weird one. So the way it works is, if I have less victory points than my opponent, he gives out a bubble of Stubborn. And then also, if this is a mission that we roll to see if the game continues, he can always force a reroll of that if it's a fail. He can make the game go longer. So I kind of like that character. Some other stuff to keep track of for him is that he is a coward. So once he loses a wound, he's got a 4-up Feel No Pain. Once he loses his second wound, he gets a 3-up Feel No Pain. And then also he has a 3-up Invuln in Close Combat, normally only a 5-up with his Refractor Field. Any models that swing at him, if they roll a 1 to hit, they become weapon skill 1. This is all weird stuff, but that's who he is. Looking at the rest of the list, elite choices, I've got a Terminator squad there. This is a 5-man Terminator squad. The Sergeant's got a Chain Glaive and Combi Melta. Everybody else is Combi Meltas. There's 2 Power Fists, 2 Chain Fists. I did pay for the Teleportation Transponder on them, just in case I guess I want to use it. Moving along, I've also got a 5-man Veteran Tactical Squad, who's going to be hanging out with Ophi, and they're kind of his command squad. It's not a command squad because they don't have a banner. So they are going to be Weapon Masters. There is a Chain Glaive on the Sergeant as well as Artificer Armor, and then there's a Melt-A-Gun in there too. That just seems fun. Those are his friends. Troop choices, non-compulsory troops first. I've got a big old giant Assault Squad. So that's a 20-man squad. The Sergeant has a Lightning Claw. That's it on them. There's a Night Raptor squad, and that is one of my compulsory choices. So this is the weird one. There's a couple plasma pistols, a couple power axes in there. There's a Chain Glaive hanging out. Then the Huntmaster has Artificer Armor, a Chain Glaive, and a plasma pistol. So he's kind of expensive, but it sounds cool. I do want to eventually add some more guys to this unit and get a Headsman's Axe on the Huntmaster proper, but that's something for later. 2 Terror squads, my standard loadout for them. So these are 10-man with Volkite Chargers. The Sarge has Artificer Armor and a Chain Glaive, and they're both riding in Rhinos. Heavy support choices. Now, Luka had highly recommended that I try out some Volkite Culverins. So the 5-man squad did fine last game. So let's try a 10-man squad. The boss has Artificer Armor, and then they get a Land Raider Phobos as their dedicated transport that has extra armor and dozer blades.
I've definitely said my words off camera, my opinion on a 10-man Volkite Culverin squad.
Yeah, you said they were really good,
yeah.
And I should try the 10-man squad that Steve gave me.
Absolutely. Today, Josh and I will be playing the second mission out of the core rulebook, which is Onslaught, and we have a Vanguard-style deployment. We are going to be using a special deployment method. This is staged deployment, unique to the mission, where instead of an entire force deploying everything, each player will alternate deploying units, starting with fortifications, Lords of War, heavy supports, troops, elites, HQ units, and then fast attacks last. There will also, after forces are deployed, be an objective marker placed by you as the player in your opponent's deployment zone, which will be worth 5 victory points at the end of the game, that is seizing the Onslaught objective. On top of that, there's the Onslaught attack, the initial hit, which is 1 victory point for each enemy unit destroyed in the first battle round of the game, awarded to both players if applicable. And then Slay the Warlord and Attrition as secondary objectives. Price of failure as well, but neither of us have any Lords of War, so it shouldn't matter for too much there. And we have 6 game turns exactly for this mission as well. Looking at the table we're about to play on here, this is all GameMat.eu. It's all different sets of terrain. You know what, to be fair, I'm pretty sure it's different sets of terrain, but it's all from GameMat.eu, and I got Space Train. Here. That's for Josh. I don't, whatever. It
brings me joy every time.
That's the only reason I put it on the table. It's also GameMat.eu. So is the mat.
It's a really nice piece anyways, even if you...
I mean, it's okay. I just wish we had the rest of the set. We only have the engine.
I think they only have the engine so far.
Oh, they only have the engine? Okay.
I think.
Well, we got the engine.
If they have the rest of it and we don't have it.
Double-sided mats from GameMat.eu as well. So I want to say one thing. For Silver Vault members, you do get a discount at GameMat.eu if you're looking to pick up a table of terrain, a table's worth of terrain. Make sure you check out the Silver member discounts under the Vault section at MiniWarGaming.com. A lot of people aren't aware of it. There's a lot of companies in there. GameMat.eu is one of them.
I think we are either at 40 or just over 40 right now.
And that includes companies that provide models as well. So if you're thinking about upgrading to a silver, that's a heck of a reason to go ahead and do it. So check out all that first, folks. We're going to go ahead and roll off to see who attacker, defender, all that good stuff is. Deploy, put down the onslaught objectives, and start rolling some dice. Josh and I are all done deploying. He ended up choosing this Vanguard side. I chose that. Well, I had to take that one. So we started deploying first, heavy supports, then troops, etc., etc. We have the Volkite Culverins, Land Raider, Phobos, Terminators, Veterans with the Warlord, and then we have
Assault Squad,
and Raptors.
Night Raptors.
That's
with
right.
The Shrieking Maniac.
With the Maniac there, and then the Infiltrators, or the Terror Squads, are outflanking. They can infiltrate or outflank. That's their thing. So they're outflanking. And over for me, I've got one Contemptor Dread, the Plasma Veterans that are stubborn. The Tactical's right in the middle. It's kind of hard to hide 20 Tactical Marines, so I'm just going to go right out in the middle, and hopefully with the Feel No Pain, I can mitigate some of the Volkite Culverin shots. Maybe they'll go somewhere else, who knows. I got my Warlord in that unit as well as the Apothecary joining them. Contemptor Dread with Plasma Cannon, Veterans with Missile Launchers, and some Terminators on my right flank as I start recording. And then these Terminators with Chain Fists are hiding behind this canister, so Volkite can't see them, luckily. And that's pretty much it. The onslaught objective markers, Josh places first in my deployment zone, more than 6 inches away from the board edges. He's going to try and snag that with outflanking guys. It makes sense. Or you've got jump guys who could push their way over there. And I ended up putting the onslaught marker I'm going to try and go for right here, kind of at his deployment edge, more than 6 away from table edges. Now, Josh will begin the first turn unless I seize. And that's pretty much it. And seize? Nope. All right, so turn 1. Night Lords if you want, but I assume you do.
I will be taking the first turn, yeah. And automatic night fighting.
Of course. Yes, yes. Forgot to mention for my Warlord, he does have the Furious Charge Warlord trait. Got it on the personal table there. Pretty sure I roll on the personal table, or any table I want for Dark Angels. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. +1 strength for him on the charge. All right, my man, it's movement time.
Pretty simple. Terminator's going to get on board the Land Raider.
Okay.
You're deciding to commandeer that. I know I paid the extra 15 points to have them deep strike. It just didn't make sense in this scenario. So, whoop.
In they go.
Land Raider's going to move his 6 and just kind of come up to here.
Gonna go combat speed. Through the gap in the buildings, near the objective. Hang out there. He wants to be able to shoot las cannons a little more effectively, I suppose. Or just weapons in general a little more effectively. What's the plan with the rest of the stuff? I assume the Volkite's standing still.
Volkite's standing still. Karen, Ophian, and boys are just going to hop into the ruins.
Move through cover on them then, and get a 6.
Yeah. I'm going to put him there. He's really 1 level down.
Okay.
I just don't feel like breaking his giant helmet. Next up, let's have... Actually, I got to pivot this Land Raider a little bit. The Raptors are jumping this way. Decided to actually... we moved the Assault Squad first, had the Maniac jump into that squad, and then the Raptors moved up.
That should be for movement on the first turn there. Shooting time!
Yeah, I want to... His kills are worth something in the first turn.
Absolutely.
So I think I'm going to bully rhinos. I think these guys are putting shots into... I guess this rhino over here.
This rhino here, okay.
She scratched that. I got to go over this rhino. I don't got great line of sight to the other one there.
Yeah.
First volley on 3s. Use your 5s to glance.
You just need 3 to wreck it. And he is wrecked. Not enough coverage for cover there, so he is going to be wrecked. Disembarking there. Now those were penetrating hits against it, so for the penetrating hits we pass that pinning snap fire check there, and then see if they're pinned. They're not.
Okay.
But the rhino is wrecked. So after that we have the Land Raider next.
Yeah, I think we're going to send both last cannons into the dread there.
At full BS, yep. One power of the Sheen Spirits, and the other one is just firing at full BS normally.
I think that's the best call here. So I'm going to roll both last cannons at the same time.
Both hit, and armor 13, so you need 4s to glance. Oh, pen. All right, automatic shielding. Fail. So what do we got here on the chart? And immobilized and shaken. So he is just stuck there. Boom.
And then runs the Raptor Squad, Night Raptor Squad. +1 to this because it's still night. Them being able to use their jump. No, it's in the assault and the movement.
Yeah, they can't jump back unless they have fleet.
No, I don't think they have that.
Any there?
And then this squad, same thing with the +1. They go 6. Like so. Oh, boss could go over too.
That is the end of Night Lord's turn 1. Because it killed the one Rhino. Almost 2 things, though. 1 victory point for the onslaught scenario in the first battle round. I'm going to move these Terminators just a little bit. Get them all in range to fire combi bolters. Other than that, though, should be it for their moving. You know what? Let's have you go over there. Bam. I'm going to rearrange them a little bit. They're a little too close to the assault squad there. Tempter Dread going to move 6 forward. Oh, got stuck on the pipe there. Gonna move to about there. Just going 6, but hanging out there regardless. These Terminators are going to stay here. These Marines are going to move up to the pipes. And there, we're going to move through cover the veterans because the Rhino in the way. They get to go 3 inches. Not really that great, obviously. Heading there, and then the Dreadnought is unfortunately unable to move. Shooting time! Not a whole lot of shots to do here. You know, I'll start with these guys. I'm going to put their 5 combi bolter shots into, we'll say the assault squad here. No, we'll do the Raptors. 3's to hit. They're twin linked though, but they all hit. And 4's to wound. 2 wounds.
So there's 2 wounds on the Raptors?
Yeah.
Okay, just 3 up armors.
They're okay. Plasma Cannon, I got 2 targets. Raptors or the Volkite Culverin. They're both going to have 3 up cover saves because of knife fighting. They're both amidst ruins in one way or another. So we're just going to fire it at those dudes over there. The Volkite are like a crazy big threat. Put it on kind of guy in the middle. I can't really. Yeah, that guy there.
Maximize there. Yeah.
And, oh, yeah, I need 1 more d6. Scattering. Either roll gets. It's a direct hit, but gets hot on a 1. Nope, we're good. So we have direct hit. There will be 6 direct hits, or 6 hits, because they are all clumped up in there. It's only 3 wounds, though. 4 wounds, being plasma. But they have good cover save up in there.
So it's a 4 up in the ruins and then night fighting for the extra 1.
I kill 2.
Okay.
So 2 closest get hit by the blast and get taken out.
Pull him out.
And then the bolter will fire over there as well if there's range. I don't think there is, though. Bolter is not in range. The rest of my weapons, minus the missile launchers, have no range. So I'm going to fire 2 frag missiles out of the Rhino because the suspensor webs, I forgot to mention that they obviously have suspensor webs. Their range is cut in half, but they're assault weapons. We're going to fire 2 blast markers into these guys, I suppose. We'll put it right on Crazy Guy's head. Why not? Here we got a direct hit with the first one.
Okay.
And the second shot will all... Okay, 2 direct hits.
2 direct hits.
And wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
Yep, just, is there AP on this or
Nope, no AP. I killed a couple guys. 2 closest guys get hit by frag missiles.
So it should be ba-dum.
And that should end my turn. I get no victory points because I did not kill a thing. And no leadership checks either in the shooting phase. I needed to kill 1 more Volkite guy to accomplish that. I could run my squads, I suppose. We'll run them. They'll go 4. I'm just going to put them right up here. Just going to defend this position. This is their home now. They don't want to move anymore. Plus, I don't want to move 20 models. And the veteran squad can run 1. I'm not going to bother moving them. Does the knife fighting stick around?
3 up.
We have... Oh, yes. Turn 2 knife fighting.
More night.
More night.
We'll move the Raider enough to try to clear. And I can get kind of a rotate going on. So that's 3. I'll pivot. And then go forward another 3. Make sure I'm not cheating too bad. Terminator's going to pop up there. It's going to be a difficult charge nonetheless. I'm trying to figure out if I can get the Meltas into a range that I'm happy with. So scratch that. They stay on board for another turn.
Technically, you should have rolled for reinforcements first, so see if the veterans even show up.
Yeah, these the 2 terror squads.
Are they identical?
The first one, yeah, they are identical.
Okay. So one does, and the other one is also showing up.
Okay.
So we got table edges, eh? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 you choose, I'm pretty sure. Had to double check it. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Josh chooses. It might be like 1, 2, 3, 4, but it doesn't matter.
So
same odds.
First.
Showing up over here. Very good.
Perfect.
And
And
the other
then
one.
the second.
1, 2, 3, 4 over here. Okay. So 1 Rhino and the other Rhino. Voila.
Volkite Doom.
Right behind my veterans.
The other one is just showing up right here. I will worry about that later. Let's get the Raptors moving forward. End them like so. The big assault squad. Ugh. I don't know what that Dreadnought's going to do. That's the problem. They will jump up like so.
Shooting time.
Brings over shooting. Luka is in a very bad position right now. So I gotta try to capitalize on that. Let's go after Mr. Dreadnought. He is the spookiest here.
Couple more last can shots.
Yes, sir. Hitting on 3s.
And looking for 4s. Got a glance. All right. Automatic shielding. Does not protect. He's got 2 hull points left.
Raptors here are going to shoot. I got 2 plasma pistols in range. So we'll do the Huntmasters one first. Hits, and then the other guys. Gets hot. Does he die? No. Wounding on 2. Okay. 3 bolt pistols. We got 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounding hits.
2 ups.
Okay. Sweep way over on the other side of the battlefield. We're going to have this terror squad start picking on the veteran squad there. Hitting on 3s with preferred enemy infantry. Reroll helps. Strength 5 with the Volkite. So wounding on 3s. Again, preferred enemy. Many.
11 wounding hits. I have to do 4 at a time before I get to the sergeant. That kills 1 off so far. I got 3 at a time. Kills off 2. 2 at a time. Kills the 3rd one off. And then 1 more before the sergeant. He's okay. He is okay. Now 3 are going to die. We have deflagrate though.
Yep. So looking for 3s, rolling 1s.
So
3 more.
Before we get to the sergeant. He's dead. Sergeant is alive. So that's 4. Well, deflagrate doesn't keep going. That's right.
Correct, yeah.
So he's dead, and then that does unfortunately get rid of both the power swords. Rip.
So that's all the Volkite. I had to start doing something about that 20-man blob, so let's see how many I can kill with the Volkite. 7 that are able to see, so hitting on 3s, and then 2s to wound.
There's no one really too important is going to get to beforehand. So all 3 up saves, and if it does get to the apothecary, then I'll worry about it then. Make a bunch of them, and then feel no pain. Stops 3 of them. 1 guy dies. Deflagrate.
Yep. So 2 to wound. Okay.
And as a shooting phase, these vets needed with leadership. They are breaking and running. They're going to go 12 inches. They're actually probably almost out of here. I guess I got to reroll though for the Vexilla. They are going to hold instead.
Nice.
That should bring it to charging.
Yes, we're going to have the Night Raptors go after those Terminators.
No Overwatch. They're slow and purposeful.
Yes, I try to do that every time with mine.
That's
a fail.
They can reroll. They can use their jump packs
In
both phases.
Yeah.
Being Night Raptors. That's also a fail.
Okay.
Would they like to declare a charge?
I'll send in these. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'll just try to drown you in attacks. I think I got to roll an 8 here to make this one.
Might be at.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say it
The
might
12
be.
is enough.
Might be a 10, but the 12 is definitely good enough.
And there we go.
Is that the only charge? That should be the only
That's
charge.
the
left,
only
yeah.
other one I had. Yeah.
So you get to go first. Would you like to issue a charge? I got a sergeant if you want
Sure.
to. With your
We'll do the
screaming maniac guy.
Shrieking Maniac will declare.
Well, I'll accept with the sergeant.
Okay.
Swap him to there instead, and he's got a fancy weapon.
He's got the headsman's axe. Yeah.
I go last no matter what, so you get to go first everywhere.
Because I could use the power axe, but then I swing at the same time as you, and I don't want to have to deal with that. So I will use the headsman's axe and try to rend.
Ooh, okay. Chaplain's Cause Fear. I am not afraid.
Okay.
4 attacks on the charge.
Should be hitting you on 3s.
Yeah.
2s because of the outnumber.
Wonderful. And then these are going
Cocked.
And the strength is
8. So these are 2s,
Okay.
and they rend.
Oh, that's all you need. You got him. Well, I got a 4.
Well, I get the. No rerolling wound rolls. It's hit rolls.
You got him. He did. The rest pile in. Only 4 in the back, not swinging. 42 attacks.
So this is the first volley, hitting on 3s with a reroll. Mostly hits. Reroll says all but 1 of the first volley hit. And these are 3s to wound.
Because of the outnumbering rule. Correct. +1 to hit wound. So far 17 wounds. That's the first half, though.
Second half. Same as the first.
Reroll for Zealot. First round of combat.
And 3s.
33 wounding hits. I have 15 dice here. So that's going to kill 1, 2 in the first half. Only got 2 left. And then I got to roll 3 more of these. So that's another one dead. And they're all dead. You got them.
And my consolidate will be an inch. Let's try to spread out a bit.
And that'll be the turn. Very good, very powerful for the Night Lords. I'm going to go on to my second turn. Well, let's go for glory here. We're gonna move through cover on these veterans. I'm gonna go 6 inches. Move 6 backwards. Already pre-measured the charge if I want to go for it 6 inches. Assuming that guy, boy, if he dies, it'll be a little bit longer. But that's where they end up. Have some plasma guns come this way. I might just shoot guns. It's not a very good fight for me to get in there. They outnumber me and all that good
I get
stuff.
you on initiative right now, too.
And there's also, if I hit you with a stasis thing, I could try and mitigate that, but I don't have a whole lot of them nearby.
You get one more dude.
Oh, it's a vet. Yeah, it's a vet right over there. You'll end up somewhere around there. We're going to disembark the veterans from this rhino. A little disembark there, but I do remember right now my Wrathmonger and his Terminators on a 3. They'll show up, not this turn. Let this rhino pivot and go to there for 6. And then we're going to pivot you over here and go another 6. And then we'll pivot again. We're going to have this Dreadnought move to over here. But we'll face this direction. These tacticals are going to move through cover. 4 inches. Trying to get over these pipes here. And then I figure out what I want to do with these Terminators. I kind of want them to commit over here, but if they roll a poor move through cover, they're going to expose themselves to the Volkite, and they're actually probably better off hanging back here in reserve. And again, these are putting pressure too, so the Volkite might have to go for them. Not too sure. Not too sure. These Terminators are better served. Just moving backwards. It's going to be this is a Land Raider. They have Chain Fist. I don't really care about a Land Raider. Can't do much about it. So I'm just going to move these guys over here for now, and they'll come assist over here when that's relevant, if that's relevant. Should conclude my movement. We're going to go on to shooting, and we'll see if this guy's in range to fire yet. He is still not in range to fire yet. Don't forget he's immobilized, so I can't pivot him at all either. So we don't have, you can only fire in like this arc. We are going to fire this squad of vets. We're going to put the stasis shells at them, and then we're going to fire, we'll throw a crack grenade, I guess, from one guy, and then the bolt pistols from the rest. We got a plasma pistol on the sergeant, though. We might as well fire that first. No, we'll do the missiles first. Forgot I can't charge out of coming out of a rhino, so I might as well fire bolt guns. That's awkward. This position is,
You can change it if you want, if you forget.
no, it's okay. This is where they are. You know what, Josh, right? I got no choice. I have to stay in the transport, which means...
Yeah, fix it if you forget about that. That's not a big deal.
Because he's the only other option that can deal with him. So he's going to have to fire at them. They're going to have to stay in the transport. They're still... He's strength 8, huh? Well, I'm still going to fire the stasis shells at them, I guess, just from the transport instead. And that's all she wrote for that. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. He's going to go back in the transport. Not very exciting. I forget you can't charge with a rhino, though. They shoot there, they don't really kill them, then they get charged and die. It's not a great end for them. I'll just keep the rhino there, though, I suppose. I was going to try and use it later on, but I guess this is okay too. Yeah, we'll fire a couple stasis shells over in this direction, I suppose. If I want to continue with that plan, this guy can only go to combat speed to about there, which is fine. It's an okay position for him as well. It doesn't change too much. So we'll fire a couple shells over here. Just focus him on Buddy's head there. See what that gets us. Bam. First one, that's a big scatter. That actually might hit I wonder if that'll hit my Dreadnought. It's hilarious. It does hit my Dreadnought. Hits him. Can't hurt him, but he's got a stasis anomaly on him now, and they get hit by it too. So it's going to be him and the 5 or so 6 hits, him and the 5 guys around him. Force to wound, no AP. It just sets their initiative to 1 until the end of this battle round. So we have 4 wounds at your regular 3-ups. And it's not barrage, so it just comes from over here.
Okay, I mean, chances are it won't get to the bottom. It could.
It probably won't. We could do 3, yeah. So no one's dead yet, and 1 guy gets killed by the stasis shell. That's it for that rhino. And then Dreadnought, since he wants to charge them, is going to have to shoot them with the plasma cannon. The bolter is not an arc to fire, though, because I wanted to position him this way. You know what? His arm's not really even an arc either. I was going to initially fire at them or them. That's kind of why I positioned it that way. He was just going to hang back away from the Terminators, but I kind of need him to go over here now. Well, he is going to just sit there, and he'll shoot. He'll go ahead and charge later. They are going to probably end up running. I'll see how many are in range to fire, and then I'll decide. Running those guys 3. Only a couple are in range of bolt guns, so I'm not going to worry about firing them. All right, let's go, boys. Better than a 1, I suppose. Well, they'll get there eventually. Over to here. These guys are going to go ahead and fire into those veterans. And should just be the plasma pistol, 2 plasma guns, and the 3 bolt guns. I'll do the bolt guns first, because why not? I guess the rapid firing. Hang on, 3s. All but 1. And 3 wounds.
Okay, those 3 wounding hits, 3 up armors, I'm fine.
Okay. Plasma gun there. Nuncio. Is he dead? He is not dead. Other guy, a couple hits, and the plasma pistol hits. 3 at 2 wounding hits at AP2, but there's knife fighting.
No, so I'm just getting the 6s. Beards! No.
2 guys die.
Should be boop and...
That's it for shooting. No morale. We're going to have this Dreadnought declare a charge over here. Should be the only charge, really. Yeah, bam. Hey, look at that. He's in. So amazing. Crunch. 1 Hammer of Wrath is my only charge. It wounds. No AP, though.
3 up.
Oh, it does not kill a guy. And we're both initiative. We're all initiative 1 because of the stupid stasis shells. I don't even get to go first. All right, all of Josh's guys pile in. I have 4 attacks on the charge. All hit but 1. And 2s. That should just kill the 3 guys in base contact with them.
Okay, I'll pull them after I swing.
Yeah, we got, I assume, the 1 Melt-A-Bomb, or are they all Melt-A-Bombs?
There's no Melt-A-Bomb. I don't even know if my Sarge's got one, to be honest.
We have the big axe, though.
Yeah, we'll do that. The giant axe first. It should be on just 4s, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Couple hits.
And then I
Hatred.
get my, Zealot. Ooh.
And strength is 8.
Strength is 8.
So 5's to glance. And we got nothing.
Okay.
Okay, well. I win combat by a whole 3. And, well, they're fearless, though, so it doesn't really matter.
Feel free to chew on them for a while.
Well, well, well. That's the end of my turn. Not really accomplishing too much of anything, but we're trying, I suppose.
Slow down the assault squad for a while.
We're going to go to turn 3 now. Do we get night fighting?
It's either a 5 or a 6. I can't remember.
Not a
It's
3.
not a 3.
Ooh.
Movement. These guys will go ahead and move up. The Terminator's coming back was the right call by Luka. Because I got to potentially shoot at those Terminators now. He'll just tuck back in the corner. Actually, he could move forward and start shooting the back of that Dreadnought. Eventually. Raider is going to pivot. Come forward 6. The idea of trying to get the... Actually, he's going to go up and over this. I want to get the guns onto your Terminators.
Yeah. Does he get immobilized by touching the pipe?
See if he does. He does have Dozer Blade.
He's
fine. Alright, boss says slow him down, so try to slow him down. We're going to have these raptors move up.
Ending there.
That's that. I don't really know what I want to do for shooting, so I think we're going to just start with this squad shooting them, because that's no other options. These will be hitting on 3s with preferred enemy. 2 rerolls, helps a bit. And then 3s to wound with preferred.
10 wounding hits. I'm going to look us for all of them first. Okay. Kind of see where the dice force these to go. So these are all being passed off, and he has to do these ones. Dead. And the rest are all just 3-ups. And it kills off another 2, which will say you and you just to keep it even. And then that's 3 more deflagrates.
Preferred. 2 more.
Kills 1 more guy off. We got 2 guys left.
The other target that kind of doesn't matter, we're going to do the plasma pistols into that Rhino. The boss's plasma pistol hits, and then the other 2. 1 fails, but he does not die. And then I'm looking for, was it Force Glance? 1 pen.
No save against that. So what's the pen? AB2. He's got extra armor, so just shaking. The guys inside are fine. We'll have 2 remaining hull points from their shots.
Well, I think the Terminators are going to need the support, so we're going to fire the Volkites here, and hopefully they kill more than 1 guy. First volley of it, hitting on 3s, 2s to wound. 7 on the first volley, second volley, 3s, and then 2s. Okay.
And these are just going to be 3-up saves in various forms. That's a bunch of fails. That kills 6 so far. And then Feel No Pains. Saves 2, so 4 front die, and then Volkite.
Deflagrate.
Deflagrate, 3 more wounds, which is 3 more saves, which is a Feel No Pain. Okay, so just the 3 die. We'll take those 3.
Oh, that leaves the Terminators in a rough spot. Way over here, I'm going to try to flat out the Rhino to get behind. Do I mobilize myself going over that? I do.
Doesn't have Dozer Blades?
Nope.
Oh, it's got 2 hull points left. 2 left, and he's stuck there.
Forgot I got a whole nother Rhino over here, so he's going to be just pivoting. Moving 12. Pivoting, and then moving another 6. So he is
flattening it right there.
Yeah. This is not ideal. I was hoping that... The Volkite's doing fine, but I was hoping to kill more. So they're going to shoot all their Kami Meltas into that squad. Because I got to try to kill more. Hitting on 3s. Yeah, good job, boys. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounding hits.
First guy dies, and then he's probably the next closest.
Yep.
You have a 5 up cover, and he's dead too. Instant death, so no feel no pain.
And since I've committed against my better judgment, the Raider's going to put the shots there too. So we'll do the... just do the last cannons, because I don't think it matters a whole lot. They both hit. The 1 wounds.
You know what? Maybe it's that guy. I gotta know. Now I gotta double check. I was hoping not to make the save.
He's closest.
He looked like he was closest there. Oh no, he's fine.
Yeah, you passed it.
He's fine. And then we have snap firing heavy bolters.
Yep.
Got 1 hit, but twin linked. 2 hits.
3's to wound.
And
1 wound.
3 up save.
Okay. All right. That's gonna be charges. This is gonna be rough on those Terminators, but it's better than getting charged, I guess.
I do owe you a couple morale checks over there.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
They're holding, and I'm just gonna roll for these guys. I don't think it matters. It doesn't. I'm not. I have to go double check if I failed. How many
I don't think you lost enough. Terminator charge.
Oh boy. They might have to go over the pipe
I
though.
think they failed it, bro. That's failed charge.
Oh, they have to Overwatch too, actually.
Yep.
And they got the 1 Scion specialty, so they get to Overwatch on 5s.
Ooh.
I'll do the plasma pistol. Why not? It hits, and it wounds.
Okay, 4 up.
You're
They
good.
lived.
And then the rest are just... I'll do the combi grenade launcher. I'll shoot a crack grenade, which hits and wounds. 2 up. Or
That's
good. And then the rest are bolt guns. 14 guys rapid firing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 hits on the first volley. Got rid of that one. Plus another 5 on the second. So we have 9 hits altogether, which win on 4s. 2 wounds.
2 up saves.
Oh, 1 guy
Okay,
dies.
yeah, I think you killed my sergeant.
You can look us it. On a 4 up.
Yeah.
No, he does die. Okay.
All right, typical Night Lord fashion. Let's charge here.
All right, same thing. Overwatch. They get to hit on 5s. Plasma. No hits. Bolt gun. Ooh, no hits.
Distance.
Double fail. All right, sure.
Okay. Raptors. You surely can't feel charging the Rhino. They get to reroll.
They get to reroll. They jump back. So they get to use both phases. Hey. There you go. And we've piled them in too, so they can go ahead and swing now. Are you crack grenades or just gonna use your regular weapons?
I think the power axes and chain glaives will use them, and everybody else will just go grenades.
Okay. Grenades first, and maybe chain glaive too. I'm not too sure the initiative of it.
It's the same initiative. Chain glaives first. Sarge should have 3 attacks base, 1 for the charge. The other guy 2 attacks base, 1 for the charge.
Right.
So look for 3s. Okay. And these are strength 5 against your rear armor.
Of 10, so that's 1 glance. So boop. And then we have the crack grenades as well. And then 6 crack grenades.
Yeah, I should have used all my attacks, but that's okay.
I don't know if the chain, like the 4s with the chain swords.
No, I'm
or-
just thinking if the chain
yeah.
sword should have, because there are many more attacks, but that's fine. I say grenades.
Yeah.
Looking for 3s.
The grenades here should do it. You just need 1 4 up to get it.
Likely, yeah.
And he's wrecked. There you go. So I get no save against that. There's no potential to...
Explode.
I guess the penetrating hits might make me snapfire or something next turn. I guess I'll do the leadership for that. Ooh. Do I get to is that a morale check? You know what? I'll roll just in case and look it up. The Vex will let you reroll morale checks. That's just a leadership check, I'm pretty sure, for the checking to see if I have the snapfire. So I do have the snapfire, which is wild.
It is a mistaken leadership test.
Yeah, and I rolled a 10, which is a fail. And that is super bad in that case, because I can't fire the stasis shells. And then I'll disembark them, see if they're pinned. They're not pinned, though. So that's a wreck, and that's where they disembark, and then they pass their pinning check, but they fail the snapfire check. Yikes. This is the next combat over here.
Yep, the boss man should be swinging first.
Yeah, I think we're both initiative 5. I might be initiative 4, but go ahead, regardless.
Oh, actually,
I only have 3.
okay.
Yeah. You got no hits, all right?
yeah, your weapon skill
5,
right?
yeah. And I killed 1 guy. either one of the guys in base contact. And then you would have also continued to pile in now. That guy, I guess, would have taken his spot. You guys start going up
I
around.
guess I could have done crack grenades last turn, couldn't I?
Crack grenades, I don't think they can hurt him. He's armor 13 on the front.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And fearless for the Night Lords, so they're just there. They don't, yeah, they wrecked a vehicle. They don't get to consolidate for anyone curious.
Indeed.
That will be the end of the third turn for Night Lords. That was kind of lackluster. That was a weird.
That's a pretty lame turn.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Bunch of failed charges. But the fact that they're snap firing means that I can't so safely discharge them now.
This is a bigger issue for me. I should. Oh.
Parts. I'm thinking like I might swap. These guys are actually gonna go for them, and they're probably gonna go for them. So I can fire a stasis bomb at them and charge them, and then they can just charge over there.
Yeah.
Well. Let's first of all see if you're within 24 inches. See if I'm sad or not. See if you can actually do anything yet. He's free to fire. He's a threat again. Nice. We are gonna start by moving these Terminators though. Hey, you know what? We'll do these guys.
You get your reserves.
Oh yes, I'll move these guys, then roll for reserves. 3 up. Oh hey, look at that, they're showing up. I was debating on putting them in this gap here, near the Nuncio box, and not scatter. I'm gonna block the path they have to take though, so I can't put them there. I'm just gonna put them somewhere kind of random and aggressive, I suppose, and we'll see how that goes for me. We got veterans over there. What's the range on their guns?
Terror squad. They're 15. Okay.
Oh jeez. Okay, well, we're gonna end up there with those Terminators, and they're gonna go direct hit. Nice. Let's do a final position. Got some threat over there, but they got staring down a ton of Volkites, so not ideal for Terminators. Now, after they arrive, I can move these Terminators over towards this Terror squad. So, as long as they don't kill anyone, it's gonna be a 4-inch charge. Might be a little bit more. I'm gonna avoid the ruins, of course. We're gonna try and make it so when they charge, they avoid the ruins as well, as best I can. So yeah, they're gonna go there. It's gonna be hard to do that. I might just opt to not shoot them, realistically. This might have to be their position, so when they go in a straight line, they just collide with these guys there. But then again, you're gonna probably have to like go through the, well, now we'll figure it out. Veterans over here are just gonna move towards the Land Raider. But they're gonna deal with these Terminators at their lowly initiative.
Please don't deal with them.
They'll end there, and we're gonna move through cover on the bigger squad, who go 4. That's where they end up. That should conclude movement for me. I'm gonna go right on to shooting. You know what, we're gonna have the Dreadnought fire everything into the Terminators. It's a little bit better than firing at the Land Raider for now, because I'm not super convinced these guys can take them all out. Hitting on 2s, because he's not shaken. 1 miss, and these should be wounding on 2s with rending. Nice 1 wound. No rend either. You are okay. I got the bolt gun as well. Hits, and does not wound. We're gonna go over to the veterans. They're gonna fire the plasma and the bolt gun forward, just to lighten them up a little bit, because I don't think I need help charging them. So plasma gun. Does he die? He does not die, but he does get a hit, which wounds, and then we have 2 bolt gun shots. 1 hit, 1 wound. So we have 1 AP2 and 1 regular save.
Plasma kills. And then he makes it.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to shoot these Terminators. The rules of charging are a little too punishing in this edition, so I can't even afford to kill that one guy there. And they are going to fire at the Terminators. You know what? We'll fire this squad next. I'm going to check out the range on that combi grenade launcher. There he is there. Should have range over there to fire at
I
that.
think you're like 24-inch range on that.
Right. Well, I'll fire a stasis grenade then first. Only 12-inch range on that, so I have to put it on that guy's head. So from his head, it's going to scatter 2 inches over in this direction more. So it's probably just going to end up on his head and hit 4 guys maybe. I'll figure that out. All that matters is the hit. 3 guys are hit, and 1 will be wounded.
Close guy there, 3 up armor. He's dead.
Okay.
Huzzah.
That's not good. And then the rest of the unit, guns. I want to fire them, but I will. Praetor. Ooh, he would miss. But he makes his armor safe. He's okay though. And then the rest of the bolt pistols. And 10 bolt pistols. And we got about half hits. And 4 is to wound. Bang, bang, bang. 2.
2 up armor up front. Okay.
He's okay.
Unfortunately, he lives.
And this squad firing next. Everything into the Terminators, I suppose. The stasis shell. I'm going to fire crack missiles because the stasis shells don't matter. They do have the snapfire though because of the results here. And this is why I had to swap the position they go in. They both miss with the crack missiles. The plasma pistol also misses. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll throw a crack grenade and a few bolt pistols. Crack grenade misses. Bolt pistols. Got 2 hits and 1 wound.
2 up.
Oh, they're okay. This is going to bring it to charging. And yeah, I'll start charging with them first and the Terminators. And the same deal with their Terminator armor. They can't overwatch. We charge -2, definitely, so we go an 8-inch charge. End up charging in that direction. Now we're going to charge this tactical squad with the Praetor into the Night Raptors, who do get to overwatch.
Okay. Plasma pistol on the boss. Misses. 2 other plasma pistols. 1 hit, 1 gets hot. We'll randomize. We'll see if I fail the armor save.
Nope.
I don't.
And then 1. That's a wound. We do get feel no pain against that. Oh, we actually might get cover too. Oh, it doesn't matter. We made it out of
fine,
one.
no matter what you're rolling. There's 8 bolt pistols. Okay.
Few hits. No wounds though.
Uh-oh.
So I have -2 to this roll. Okay, they go 8 as well. That's how their super messy charge ends up because of all the stuff in the way. And the last charge, well, you know what? I forgot to fire them. They were going to fire the Volkite. I'll go ahead and
go nuts.
quickly resolve that now. 9 shots because one's not rapid firing. Hitting on 3s, but they're twin linked. And they all hit. And I'm just going to throw in the Wrathmonger because he hits on 2s. And he's wounded on 4s. 4 or 5 wounds. Okay. The sergeant's the closest.
See if the sergeant can do the legendary deed that I've heard one of your sergeants did once.
Oh, it doesn't even matter if he's got Artificer armor. Look at that, all 4 ups. And then the last charge over here, these Terminators charging into the Terror Squad, but they do get to Overwatch for sure. Kind of forgot about the Overwatch part.
Let's see if I can kill a guy. Preferred enemy?
You got 1 reroll for Preferred Enemy. Oh, 2 hits. These are 3s to wound. Preferred Enemy. 2 wounds. That's the wrong die. Oh, close. And then charging. You know what? Even there's probably a -2 in there somewhere, so this is gonna be 5 charge. That's where they end up. These guys can't charge because they rapid fired, so we'll start fighting over here. I'm not gonna bother issuing a challenge if you want to. That's up to you.
Sure. My boss will issue a challenge.
Okay, which is the Chainglaive guy there?
Yep.
All right, so then we'll swap. I'll accept with my sergeant there, and we get to go at the same time with them. I have a Calvinite sword.
You got a fear test too.
Ooh, look at me go. I'm not afraid.
Oh, please be afraid.
3 attacks on the charge. Unfortunately, these are weapon masters, so I don't get the +1 to hit.
They're Terror Squad.
Oh, I thought. Do you have? You do have veterans with
I got
the
one
warlord.
time
Yeah.
of Veteran Squad, yeah.
So we are the same weapon, unless our weapons go 5.
No, they're only 4s.
Okay, so I do hit on 3s because of my Dark Angel trait, and he's wound on 3s because I'm strength 5 with it. 1 wounding hit. AP doesn't matter. You have Artificer armor.
2 up.
He's
Lives.
okay. And then you get to go at your initiative. You get to pilot the fire, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, the 2 attacks with the Chainglaive first. Hitting on
4s.
Yep, because there's no number. Preferred enemy. Nope. And then 3 6s rend. Okay.
2 up. Oh, he's
I
holds.
see you can make your 2 up saves as well. All right, this is my chance. Hitting on 4s. Okay. Preferred. Okay, gets me. Let me tell you, if Precision Strike mattered right now, that would be awesome. But it doesn't. Power Fists aren't hidden at all. These are looking for 4s to wound. Oh no. There's no 1s to reroll.
7 Terminator saves. None.
There's no tragedy. Dang it.
With the Terminators next. I'll pile in. They have 3 attacks each. There we go. These are hitting on 4s because these are not swords. 2s to crush. And they are dead. 1 guy lives.
So the guy in the challenge.
Yeah, exactly him.
I lost by 6.
Oh, yes. And he is going to run. I can't chase, though, so run away.
I gotta go, that way.
He went there. I will consolidate them. 3. We'll hang out back here for now. And we'll... yeah, I guess we'll do this fight over here. I'm not too concerned about it. Oh, you don't have a sergeant.
Nope.
All right. Well, I get to go first with everything, and then my Power Fist and your Power Fist, or Chain Fist. So you have a combination of weapons in there. Piling in, these guys are already base contact, so you're going to go up and around. And a couple other guys are going to try and go up and around as well. I guess you'll hop over. You'll go into that spot for now. It should be 4 attacks each, so it's 36 attacks. Hitting on 3s because these are blade-like weapons, and we're the same weapon skill on the first half. Still wounding on 4s though, no bonus strength here. And I'm throwing the power swords in as well because they are just regular power swords. So we have 2 wounds so far in the first half. I'll reroll that one. 3s to hit. 8 it missed. And these are gonna be 4s to wound. That's much better. 5 on top of that. 7 total.
Okay, 2 ups.
I kill 2.
Of course.
And then it's just, yeah, any 2 in base contacts would be, yeah, him and the other guy.
Yep. Do him and him.
And then my Sarge will pile in and swing at the same time as your guys. He might not make it in base. It doesn't quite matter though. 3 attacks on him. This is not a blade, so it hits on 4s. And wounds on a 2. That's a wound.
Okay, we got a 4 up. Nope, we're gonna lose 1 more, but I get to swing first.
You do get your swings back.
4 whole attacks. Hitting on 4s.
Nice.
Okay, and then 2s to smoosh.
Kills 2. So you lose a guy and I lose 2. It has to be bulk gun guy, and we'll lose bulk gun guy.
Leadership 9, and I lost by, I only killed, what, 2? So I lost by 1?
Lost by 1, yeah.
So down to 8.
And they're holding. All right, let's get on in there.
By they, Luka means him.
Him, yeah. I guess you'll stay there. You'll figure something out. You'll go with this. You'll go that way. There we go. Oh, there's 2 more dudes. Hey, look at that. We'll save the exciting one for the end. We'll do this boring dreadnought fight. 3s to hit. 2s to crush. Kills 2 guys. And you get to go with the maniac.
But in the meantime...
Okay, that's really good. Ooh, it's a pen.
Yep.
6 up. No, I fail. What's it going to be? That is weapon destroyed. So plasma cannon on 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Fantastic. Okay, well...
I don't believe it comes off. So he's...
Get you down to what, 1 whole point?
He's got 1 whole point left and he's got his close combat weapon.
Yeah, and you killed 2?
2 guys get squished. And then they would have all piled in too, so that would have been it there. That guy would have probably gone around. That gap would be there. No, they'd pile in after he dies.
Or mobilize could have been cool.
That would have been nice. Yeah, that would have been solved this whole issue. And over here, it's very important I clean this up. You have a champion in there, right?
Yeah, I got a boss.
I'll issue a challenge
Sure.
for the Praetor. That's the boss actually
Yep.
right there. So they're gonna. I'll swap my guy and that guy, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, we got cool fight action stuff going on there. You are down to initiative 1, so these all do get to go first.
Yeah.
But Praetor swings at the start. He's gonna have the extra attack for charging and digital weapons. Hitting on 3s. It's mastercrafted, and these are instant death. Doesn't matter. These should be 3s to kill, right? Because the sling strength 5. What do I think it's strength 6 for?
No, he's got Furious Charge.
That's what it was. I was thinking about that off camera. Yeah, well, when I got the Warlord tray. So that does cut down the sergeant and then 4 of his nearest friends.
Well, let me just remove them for you. 1, 2, 3, and sadly 4.
Initial step 4, these guys get to pile in. And again, they got hit by the stasis bomb, which is a good showing of the stasis bomb. Here's a great example of the capability it has. I have to do the sergeant separate. He's got the heavy chainsword, so he's strength 6. He will have, it's 2-handed, so he's got 3 attacks on the charge. Hitting on 3s because it's a blade, unless they're web skill 5.
They are web skill 5, yes.
They are? Okay, well I hit on 4s then. And wound once.
No AP to this, right?
No, it's just regular chainsword AP. And then the guys who made it into combat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, I lost count already. 8 of them are going to be in range to attack. They're going to have 3 attacks on the charge as well. These are hitting on 4s, because unfortunately, those are weapon skill 5. This is the first half, so we have 4 hits on the first half. And 6, so 5, 6, 7, 8 hits altogether. Force to wound. We got 5 wounding hits. No AP, no relevant AP. I cut down 2 of them in base contact, so just be like those 2 guys there.
Yep. Okay, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it was all the Praetor. These guys, a couple guys. Now you get to pile in yourself and see what you can do. There's 1 chain glaive and 4 chainsword dudes.
2 attacks on Mr. Chainglaive.
Oh.
Okay, they both hit. And then 3s.
Strength 5. 1 AP3 normally?
Yes.
Well, we know what. We're going to pull the guy in base contact with him. Get him. Got him.
Because where's your Sarge hiding?
My Sarge is way back here with
Okay.
the...
Ready for some sweet, sweet chainsword action? 3s. Now 4s.
7 wounding hits. I'm going with 4 die. Well, not die. They have an apothecary, but 4 fail their armor save.
Oh, that's awful.
And 2 die. Take you and you. And then I lost 3 that one. So you have a special
Bloody
rule?
murder. So at the end there, basically, for every casualty you take from these guys, at the end, you get that many extra automatic wounds onto the enemy squad with no AP.
3 more then. Oh, feel no pain. Oh, kills 1 more. I'm going to assume it's closest. Won combat by 2 in the end.
Yes.
And they are holding. So we just crunch together. I'll go in first with my dudes. We'll see. You don't quite make it, so you'll kind of close it up there. Okay, that's what it looks like.
Oof.
And that was the last fight. So no sweeping advances, really. But I'm obviously in a great position now. Somehow. I just like big flip. Because I would hopefully be able to clean some combats up on Josh's turn. Because we're about to hit the 4th of 6 battle rounds.
Okay, on to my movements. He is going to reevaluate all of his life choices and see if he gets immobilized. He doesn't.
Not even close.
And go like this. We'll check to see if Mr. Terror guy rallies. He does. He gets is it a 3-inch?
3-inch move in snap firing, yep.
Can you use that to get on board a transport?
That's a good question.
Oh,
Space
punching
train.
space train.
You probably can go on the transport.
Well, you know what? I don't feel bad right now. Boop, boop.
Yeah, he's immobilized for now. Feels Night Lordy.
Yeah, feels appropriate.
And then the other Rhino, the other side of the
3,
table.
pivot. Forward another 3, pivot. Get out, boys.
They all disembark and they're in range to fire.
Proper power play here. Karen Ophian and company. See, here's the thing: is I could go forward, but I could also not go forward. So he's gonna move through. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. Move through cover. This way.
Away from the instant death guy.
Boss said.
Time.
Brings us over to gun shooting. Volkites. Mini men with Volkites on 3s. Third enemy. They're still misses. These are again looking for 3s. Ooh.
2s. 2 guys die so far. You get Volkite thing.
Deflagrate.
Flagrate, 1 more wound. Oh, maybe 2 more. The 3rd guy dies. And just 3 guys die. Front guys, that's a sergeant too, but we don't care about him.
Now we're going to do the true heroes that actually matter. This will be the turn that these Volkite, get these Culverins are the big ones, earn their keep. 3s. And now 2s.
2 ups. They're all dead. You got them.
Is that counting his wounds?
Yeah, I have rolled 4 ones.
Oh, okay. Good. They did earn their...
We got more things to fire, maybe?
Sufficiently gruntled about that. I got 1 last cannon I can send down to that Dreadnought. So let's just do it. Twin linked. It hits. 5, I think? No,
4.
4.
It's a pen. And, oh, does he blow up? Nope, but he's wrecked. Too much damage. And that should be it for shooting.
Let's do all of the fights.
Everything else is engaged over here first. Okie dokie. Do my initiative 4 attacks first. And hitting on 3s because they're the same weapon skill with these bladed weapons. Force to wound. 6 wounds.
You know what? Matt would say... Oh, there, yeah, that actually works out. He's dead.
And then I will consolidate 2 whole inches.
Oof.
And they will end their consolidation there. Which
Okay,
fight?
Dreadnought fight.
Dreadnought fight, okay. You can go ahead and go first, initiative 5. Your turn, so you got 1 hit. Can you take him out? Ooh. You got him, but he fights at the same time. And he will kill a guy in return.
Okay.
Then, did you... Oh, I have to see... Oh, is it AP2? No, it's only AP3, so it's only wrecked.
Yeah, it's...
And no consolidating. So he's a smoke and ruin as well. And we got this last fight. No challenges to issue, so Praetor first. 5 attacks. Hitting on 3s. It's master crafted. It helps. 3s to kill. Or Yeah, 3's to kill because I don't have the fierce charge anymore. So 2 guys nearby him die, so it'd be chain glaive and regular guy.
Yep. Those are my 2 favorite, chain glaive and regular guy.
And you get to fight at initiative now because of the stasis bomb last.
Same initiative as you.
Ah, yes. Okay. So I guess you can swing first. It's your turn.
Thanks. Well, let's go into that squad.
3s. Ooh. 3 ups. Feel no pain. Kills a guy. Kill you. Forgot to pile in a couple guys there. I will swing back with my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys. Hit them on 4s. Because you're 1 higher weapon skill. And 4s. 3, 4, 5, 6 wounding hits. 3 guys left. Oh, they're fine. Look at that. And then I took a wound, so I have to do the bloody thing, which I make my save.
Okay. So I lost by
3, 2. I won combat by 1 or 2. Rolling the dice. You are breaking anyways.
2.
So I will chase. I got a 3 plus his initiative. They roll 6. They get away. They go 3d6 inches away. They go not far. I consolidate. 5. Ending there. That guy's just inside of the ruins. I'm just putting him on top to represent that. And that should conclude the 4th turn for the Night Lords. We're going to go on to turn 4 for Dark Angels. Okay, we're going to move through cover on them. First thing we'll do, they get to go 6. We're up to 6. We'll just go ahead and make some way, get in there, and start beating up some things. We're going to end there. Now, unfortunately, they survive, so I have to go deal with them too. But that's what the vets are for. I move 6. Go deal with these guys. I was gonna go beat up a Land Raider, but they're instead going to move over here, kill these guys, and then die to Volkite. As opposed to killing a Land Raider and dying to Volkite. I might charge both. Who knows? And that should be it for movement over here. I'm moseying on to.
Leave him alone.
We'll go. I'm gonna start moving these guys this way, and then Terminator's gonna move to here. He shouldn't be able to disembark away from them, so it should be okay to just shoot it and cut him down. I'll bring it to shooting. We'll start over here. We'll have the plasma squad fire first. Only the plasma. We'll should hit on this arc. You know what? I had more movement. I'm just gonna put them back here just in case.
Yeah, do it right.
I forgot that. Ooh, might not be an arc. So we have 1 hit with the plasma. 1 gets hot. He's okay. And does it actually hurt the vehicle? It doesn't. So it's a good thing. I'm worried about that. They're gonna shoot in the back of the vehicle. Hitting on 3s, twin lengths, and I need a
pair of 6s.
I got 4 6s.
Nope, that'll do it.
So he is wrecked, and we'll see where he ends up. And that's where he's gonna end up after the disembark. He might be pinned.
Oh. Nah, he's
no,
fine.
he's okay.
If he failed that, I actually could have fell back with him.
That would have been nice.
Going in. These guys should have fallen back an additional inch.
Oh, because they run away further?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then go ahead and move it.
So technically these guys are more.
Boop. Boop. There you go. So we'll go ahead and fire guns at them. And hopefully they don't all die. Kind of. Hope they don't die. Fire stasis shells at them. On top of that guy's head. First one, direct hit. Second one, like way off that way. Maybe hits the Land Raider, not too concerned about it. We'll have 2 hits from the stasis shells, wounding on 4s. 1 wound, no AP. 1 guy dies to the stasis shell. Oof.
So closest should be him.
That guy there, yeah. We'll fire the plasma pistol too. Misses. And I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolt pistols. Hitting on 3s. Oh wow, okay.
Dang it.
And that'll bring it to over here where we'll do the same thing. We'll fire the grenade launcher with the stasis shells on them, so they get down to initiative 1 as well. And the rest will be bolt pistols.
Where are you putting the stasis shell?
I'll put on like the maniac's head.
That's a smart.
And it's going to be direct hit. Let's see if 5 guys hit. And wounded on 4s. 4 wounds.
Is my star? My star just kind of close.
Where is he?
He's got
He's
got a little hat.
So that's coming from. It would be him. He's the closest if you want to.
2 at a time.
Sure.
Or sorry, he has 1 at a time. 2 ups.
2 saves, 3 saves, 4 saves. Okay, he's okay. Plasma pistol from the Praetor.
Good.
Save. He makes it. I'll throw a frag grenade as well, I suppose, from that guy. Same target. That's way off. Then 8 bolt pistols. 1 miss. And 5 wounds.
I got a couple before it hits the Sarge, being the closest there. I think at least 2, 3.
3 dudes, alright.
3 ups.
1 guy dies. 2 guys die.
Okay.
Alright, well,
So,
take that.
banum.
That should bring it to charging, where they will declare a charge against the the assault squad, where they get to Overwatch.
Go get them, bolt pistols. Dang it.
And then the maniac, has he got anything?
No,
Oh, he's got nothing. Well, I guess he's got 2 melee weapons.
technically, yeah.
Well, double ones are real bad, so we'll go 7 inches because of the runes. That's where they end up charging. And this squad over here is going to declare a disorder charge against the Raptors, who have to rally.
Ah, yes.
They do. And then the Land Raider as well.
Yep, okay, so the bolt pistol. Misses. Plasma pistol. Hits.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Dang.
Charge.
I think it's happened twice now.
7. So you have to go there. They'll end up charging like that. We'll bring it down to this side of the table where the Terminators will declare a charge against the Vet, we're the Terror Squad member.
You missed. Ah, preferred enemy. Ooh. Turns into a miss. Okay.
9. Boop.
I'll make your life easier for you.
These are start. You get to go first if you want to.
Oh, yeah, I guess he might kill some stuff.
You get to go at the same time as my power sword guy who...
Yeah, I'll declare a challenge.
Yeah, you'll have to accept.
Yeah.
That's my last charge. We'll fight here first.
Okay. Choose, do you fear me?
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
He's kind of spooky.
No,
Dang
not even
it.
close. Both hit?
Yeah, okay. Looking for a 6 here. Instead I got a 3 and a 2, so there's 1 wounding hit.
2 up. Oh, he makes it. I have 3 attacks on the charge with the sword. 1 hit. Your weapons go 4?
Yep.
Oh, actually, they'll hit. And no wounds, and then the many power fist attacks. You know what? Here's 3 of them. And he's dead. And then they will consolidate. 4 inches. Well, nothing else is... They're just going to go back here and secure this objective. Job well done, I suppose. And this part of the game is effectively done. We'll mosey on over here. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys do melt-a-bombs here. Or does he fight over here? Now he's going to go with the power fist into them. We're going to do these 3 fighting them and then 5 melt-a-bombs on that.
Gotcha.
The chainswords first from the veterans into the Night Raptors. Ironically, should have made them weapon masters against these guys. Would have been able to hit on 3s. It would have only mattered for the 1. And he's wounded on 4s. 1 wound. You're okay. And then everything now is initiative 1. I'll do my sergeant with his power fist. We'll have 3 attacks. Oh, hits twice. 2s. He kills 1 of them, and the other. But then you get to fight back.
So he's gonna die, but he will get to swing first. And then you want to just do melt bombs.
5 melt bombs. They all hit, or they all stick on. However it is they work. So armor 14, armor bane 8. So we have a. I gotta figure out what the base is. That is a 15, which is a pen. Okay.
Yep.
So we have
so
1
you need
pen.
6 to glance.
Yeah, I need 6s to glance. So it's 2 pens. Nothing. 3 pens. And 4 pens. What are these pens? Explodes.
Okay.
It's going to explode 1 whole inch, so it's only hitting the 5 guys around it. Go ahead and resolve that after the...
6 raptor swings.
Yes, 6. Oh, there's 2 of them, that's right.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Not bad, yeah. 4s. Good follow-up, too. 3 ups. They're okay, though.
Oh, boo.
And then 5 dice against me on 4s to wound. That's 3. I will not put them on the sergeant. Okay, it's a good thing. We'll save you die. The Land Raiders pulled, and then this guy... I wonder if that counts towards combat resolution. Interesting. Wait, no,
I don't think the explosion does.
I don't know.
But I think your penetrating hits do. Right?
It's okay, you hold anyways, I'm pretty sure. I hope. You know what? I'm going to re-roll my sergeant's attacks because I gave him an extra attack for charging. That was a disorder charge.
Oh.
I wouldn't get the bonus. We got 1 hit and a 2. Okay, you still would have killed that 1 guy.
Okay, perfect.
The chainswords didn't matter.
It is leadership 8.
They didn't kill anything. And I killed, I did 5 wounds?
Well, you did 5 attacks, right? And 4 were penetrating hits.
4, and I killed 1 guy.
Yeah.
So
And then I killed 1 guy.
Did I lose a guy? I lost the guy to the explosion. Now the big question is, does the explosion
Oh, did you
count?
not lose one to the
No, I made all the armor saves.
I don't think the explosion counts.
Feels weird. Something about this feels off, but you might be right.
So I think I failed because I'm only leadership 8.
All right, well, you know what? Let's chase. I roll 3.
I rolled a 2.
We got him. And I will consolidate 1. Okay. Jeez. Let me tell you, I'm definitely not getting that objective. So these guys got 2 points for killing stuff. Nice.
That's pretty good, yeah.
And then one big sad fight. We have
You do owe me a fear test, though. I'll remind you of that.
We hold. Well, issue challenge with the Praetor. I assume the Sergeant accepts.
Yep. Sergeants, your time to shine.
They're already touching, so we'll go ahead with that attack. I have 6 attacks with him because of the charge. Hitting on, ooh, Mastercrafted. Okay, 3 hits, and these should be 2s to kill because I have strength +1 right now. So 3, Sergeant's dead plus his 2 closest buddies, which is just like,
It's so tragic when you put it that way.
I guess those 3 dudes. And then initiative step 4, my guys pile in, you'll go there. I guess you can go a little bit deeper in because that guy's already got a guy in base contact. You'll bring yourself over there, you're kind of hanging out there. Oh jeez. I have to do the Sergeant's big chainsword, hitting on 3s because we're the same weapon skill, not that it matters there. 2s to wound, 2 wounds. And you're fine. And then the rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 guys. It's going to be 27 attacks. And here's 20 out of the 27. I know, random number. These should be hitting on 3s though because of the... I was hoping to have a few more misses. That's okay. 4s to wound. I'll take 4 of these failed wound rolls. Then with those, and the other 7 attacks that I missed out on. 40 on 4s. 3 more wounds. 11 3-ups.
Okay, I gotta do them 5 at a time?
Yep. He's like the only guy not attached to anyone or touching anyone's base. 2 die so far, and 1 more.
Should be.
Well, 3 die. 2. And 1 of those 2. Or that guy there too, yeah. Okay, and you get to retaliate at initiative 1. You go over there.
3 attacks with the boss. Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Re-rolling.
Oh, Zealot, that's right.
Okay. And then these are 2s to kill.
Kills, is it? Oh, strength 8. Yeah.
Strength 8, yeah.
So I guess that's going to be, well, you're dead for sure. And then, whoever's closer. Yeah, whatever. It's against, I'll just take the Vexilla.
4 attacks from regular men. Okay. 4s. 1 more.
Okay. So I killed a bunch and I lost 2.
We're hanging tight.
We're fearless. So we will then pile into you. That was arm. Ending something like this. That should conclude my 4th turn. We're going to go on to the 5th battle round of 6. Okay, turn 5 Night Lords, they're stuck in combat. You just have this bunker of dudes left. Volkai just going to keep picking off targets.
It's part of the idea. I don't have as many guys in range as I want to, though. Go over to my turn, Terror Squad.
Ew.
Go do terror things. Alright, Karanofian, move through cover.
6.
Alright, good. Take positions back.
Right back to where he was.
So they're all going to be bottom level.
Yep.
Alright, perfect. The Rhino, stand by.
Okay.
I have 4 bolters going over into here. Yeah, get them. I know why you guys hang out with him now. Okay. Terror Squad, Volkite. On 3s. This follows up with 3s. Preferred.
And 3 up saves. I should have done these a little more carefully because it's 3 before I get to the Sarge. Gross. Okay. I'm just going to randomize to see which ones happen first. This one, is it the... Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to see if this is the first, second, or third, or fourth one. So I'm going to roll a d4 for the fail. So it's the second one. So it's going to be 1, 2, and then he dies. Oh, sorry, that's the second. So it's technically 1, 2, 2 guys die, third guy dies, and then a sergeant, which I'll look out, sir. Okay, no, he dies.
Okay.
That whole front row 4 is all dead right there, and then you get the flag rate. 3 more. 4 more. 3 ups. Goes 2 more. So we're gonna have just that guy left.
We're going to have the big Volkites go after the 2-man squad way over there. Again, kills are a thing in this.
Only 5 in range to fire.
And 2s.
And they are both dead. Boop. I will Josh leadership check on him. He holds. Charging. I get to Overwatch. I assume they're charging.
Yeah, I'm charging him.
I miss.
Distance gonna be decent here. Not
Nice, you got it.
though.
Alright, you go ahead and charge on. Do you have higher initiative in that unit?
Nope.
Okay, well, I'll roll his 2 attacks, 3 attacks.
Yeah, I guess.
And then I'm just going to pull him. We have,
I'm gonna make sure the Sarge is able to get into base contact.
we get 1 hit because we're the same weapon skill. And I wound.
You do me a fear test, just in case.
I pass.
Okay. So, sorry, there's 1 wounding hit?
1 wounding hit, and you can put it on the sergeant if you want to.
Yeah, why not?
2 up. He's okay. I'm just going to pull him. You get to pile in and consolidate.
Yeah, so I should be more kind of like around you.
Yep.
But consolidate will bring me 3 inches back this way.
Okay. That's their final position. We're going to go on to this fight over here where I will... Well, would you like to issue a challenge?
Oh, sure.
I'll accept with the Praetor. Why not? It's instant death, though, so it's kind of scary. But I think I have higher initiative.
It's all...
So...
You owe me a fear test first, friendo.
Look at that.
Before our big fight.
We're good.
Okay.
5 attacks with the Praetor on 3s, Master Crafted, and 3s. 1 instant death, though.
Okay.
So go ahead and do that one first.
So we got a 5 up. Yeah, he's dead.
He is dead. And then the other guys are cut down by the other 2 wounds. And then I will consolidate 6 inches after they're all gone. So yeah, the chaplain dude doesn't get to swing back at the same time. Same initiatives.
Yeah. So he's sitting on 4s.
Got 1 hit.
Fantastic.
Nope. And we're just gonna go 6 in this direction. There's no need to scrap anymore. They've done all the things they need to do. That's their kind of final position there. And that should end the turn. It's gonna be turn 6 for the Dark Angels. My turn will be quick. So I meant turn 5 for the Dark Angels. I pretty much just gonna move. Try and get out of range. Move them, we're just gonna run them too. I'm gonna go 12 inches. That's where they end up. We're using the runes to hide from the Volkite, and then these guys won't be in range to fire. And then these Terminators, all they have to do is just move 6 inches to get out of range of the Volkite. So let's go hang out over here. Now, that is, well, Josh gets his turn.
Basically, I take my turn, but I just
Yeah.
move. I consolidate back with it, and the game's over.
Yeah,
you can't have range to do anything either.
Yeah, neither of us have. My 6th turn would just be nothing. I'd pass my turn. Neither of us really do anything for the objectives, so the onslaught objectives won't matter. All that's going to matter are secondaries. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a post game, tidy up, and calculate all that. Thanks for checking out this battle report, everyone. Before you jump into the post game, don't forget that Josh and Luka play some more Horus Heresy at 2,500 points. It's going to be the Dark Angels against the Night Lords, and it's going to be glorious. They are going to be fighting amidst some uncovered occult ruins. And if you're not a Vault member and you want to check this game out, or perhaps more Horus Heresy, you can just click on the link down below to get yourself a 7-day free trial to that vault, where you can enjoy all that content. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and happy wargaming. So, calculating stuff, Josh killed 9 of my units. You killed
7 of mine.
Yeah, he killed my 2 vets, 2 transports, 2 contemptors for 6, the 2 units of Terminators, as well as the Warmonger, or Wrathmonger, in the 1 Terminator unit for 9, and then I killed...
You killed, so a Terror Squad and its transport. You also killed the Land Raider and the Terminators, the Night Raptors, the Character, and the Assault Squad. I think that's it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Should be about it. Yeah, because a lot of your stuff is still alive. You have Rhino, Terror Squad, named Character and his unit, and the Volkite unit still all kind of safe and tucked away.
Yep.
I lost quite a bit of stuff, unfortunately. So that would be attrition and the 1 primary of the Onslaught Strike. I believe it's called
Onslaught Attack.
Onslaught Attack,
So
yeah.
1 point because I killed 1 thing on the first turn.
Right, and then 1 point for attrition. So and either one of those would have got you the win. Neither of us killed each other's Warlord, and there's no price of failure.
Right. I really thought, because, okay, I guess we're right into the discussion. Like, this squad here was kind of the one that you deep struck in, was your ploy to win the game. And otherwise, I think you were playing for a tie of getting the attrition. Like,
Yeah.
You needed to take my objective. So as soon as I had first turn, I killed a single thing.
No, it's pretty much game.
Cool. I
Yeah.
mean, like, well, it means that the game becomes good to take this.
Exactly, yeah.
And so, like, the goal is to threaten that, to pull your army partially away, and just protect this for as long as I can.
Yeah, that's all you had to really do. It was
Well, that being said, though, I had to try to kill more of yours than mine to ensure the win instead of a tie.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. You got the 2 units over me. I think it was more or less me trying to scrape back killing stuff because I had lost so much stuff early on.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, the Terminator squad you lost. Was it turn 1? Your only loss was a single Rhino.
Yes. And then turn 2, I lost the Terminators,
Yes.
and not the Contemptor, but I lost both my Rhinos. My Rhino,
No,
then
I think
Terminators.
your Rhino. No, because your Rhino drove around for another turn at least.
Did I drive around on turn 2? Oh, maybe yeah, I died on turn 3. By turn 3, I lost the majority of my stuff, and then at the end, I lost the 2 units to put it over the edge.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
It's a fairly
in all
close game.
respects, it's a fairly close game. That was, if you had done a little bit more killing, it could have been a tie. But the coward is the coward.
Yeah, the Dark Angel Warlord went around. He killed a bunch of stuff. It was kind of cool. Got to show him off. He's not really unique in the form of, like, being a Dark Angel doesn't make him super unique. Unless he's fighting another Praetor, then he gets +1 to hit.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously, MVP, I mean, the Volkite squad did the majority of the work for the rest of the army. Everything else was kind of, like, they did okay, but they were fairly lackluster.
The Volkite were kind of lackluster in the beginning. You rolled really poorly. And you
Yeah,
killed, like,
well,
one
I mean,
tactical
like-
Marine, but then they really picked up
Yeah,
the
the one
slack
turn
later
they
on.
killed one tactical Marine that was shooting, like, 8 heavy Volkites at you.
Yeah, it was like it
So
kind
that
of
was abnormal. And then the next turn, I think they killed maybe 5. Like,
Yeah, but
it
then-
wasn't very much.
Yeah, then they cleaned up at the end. They killed the 5 Terminators and the Wrathmonger. They helped lighten up the other 2 units towards the end too.
Well, that was okay. So them, but I also had like an entire terror squad with preferred enemies shoot there too. And
Yeah, I
pile on.
I shouldn't have. I was debating on. Because I was looking at the score for things killed. I was debating on just putting them in the back corner, and I'm like, ugh.
Because then you
Yeah.
would have been playing for a tie instead of trying to play for a win.
Right. Yeah, I was like, yeah, maybe they'll make Terminators. I wasn't expecting it. There was like too many shots from the Volkite all over the place, so I knew that was a bad idea. But I was like, I decided, I'll do something kind of cool. It wasn't really that cool. It just showed up and died.
Yeah, I mean, like, so I mean, heavy Volkite, of course they're good. It goes well with the Volkite that I've had in my list for the last like 6 or 7 years now.
Hey, Volkite goes good in literally every legion.
Well, the terror squads are cool. I mean, like, Volkite is nice when you can spam it. So, like, if you look at veteran squads that you can take 2 Volkites instead of 2 other special weapons, like, who cares?
Right.
When you can do whole squads of it, especially when they're preferred enemy and they're good, they're the assault Volkites they can charge after, the squad's good in charges, like, this is, I don't know, this is probably the 2 ideal Volkite squads I can think of right now.
Well, yeah, the 10-man heavy Volkite squad. That's the squad I mean.
This
the
is good
longest.
everywhere.
Yeah. Like that. Like every legion, all the 18 legions definitely want a 10-man Volkite squad.
Yeah, I mean, like, the Night Lords don't get any bonus compared to the other legions. There's other legions that run that 10-man Volkite better, because you said
yeah.
you used to take them and give them preferred enemy.
Yeah, you do. You could do it with. Oh crap! There's a few that can do preferred enemy, but you do the Master Signals. You can give them preferred enemy, so they hit on 2s, rolling 1s to hit and wound. They pretty much hit on 2s, rolling 1s, wound on 2s, rolling 1s against the ideal target, and that's 40 shots.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's not even expensive for what it does. Is like loot. Well, when you add the Master Signals, a little bit more pricey, but he and in of them well, what are the worst? He's good. He's worth it.
Yeah, so I mean, like, looking at this, I mean, it did okay. Taking them out with what I could have added in extra probably would have meant that I just lost.
Maybe I'm not too. It depends on what you're adding, right?
Well, that's the thing. Like, another however many points. Like, look at how much work they did. I'm saying cut them out and put almost anything else in. Like, I think I lose, and it wasn't. I don't feel like it was a runaway victory.
Well, not in the beginning of the game. You actually you pretty much killed the. You didn't get the point for killing the Dreadnought, but you pretty much killed the other Dreadnought.
Taking him out of the taking him
out
was,
sucked for me a lot.
Well, see, that's the other thing though, is that if he had died, then I would have gotten 2 points, because it's not if you kill one or more; it's for every unit you kill in the beginning. Yeah. So it made sense to target that way.
Yeah, if you had killed both, then that's almost guaranteed victory. I'd have to push like. It's hard. It's super
hard. You got to go for like warlord kills and more kills to even be able to tie.
Or I'd have to
you're fighting
push
for
the objective. Yeah. And then you have so many units. Just one denial unit could have stopped me eventually.
Well, then that's where, ironically, kind of hilariously, that's hopefully where he comes in with his weird leadership 10. I guess he wouldn't have been stubborn because I wouldn't have been losing at that point. But yeah, he's there to delay.
Exactly. It would have been if you had gotten the second point, that would have been like a very obvious win for the Night Lords. But there was a chance for me to tie it up. I wanted to try and go for the cool potential win, or at least push into the Volkite, charge them. Yep. The other idea with the Terminators going down there, where they're going to charge the Volkite next turn. Well, assuming they don't roll like a 1 on move through cover.
Well, you needed to. You needed to. I mean, that took the pressure off the rest of your army for a turn because the Volkite needed to go there.
Yeah, had they lived, if they could have lived, that would have been a good kill on the Volkite. Then that unit would have been putting a lot of pressure because the Terror Squad would have eventually probably taken them out because they are good at killing Terminators with their 4 attacks each. Yeah. And then they volley Volkite first, and that takes out a couple dudes themselves.
And then because hopefully I kill enough that I get the outnumber bonus.
Right.
Because I mean, like look at Assault Squads versus Terminator. Like I barely killed that 5-man squad in the end, but I think I rolled somewhat poor. You rolled fairly well.
Oh yeah.
So
worked out well for me in that regard there. But anyways, folks, that's it for this battle report. Again, Trevor is looking to offload this army to anyone who's interested for a new 40k Dark Angel army, especially with that new Codex around the corner, or if you want to play Horus Heresy. Dark Angels and Horus Heresy are kind of cool too. Again, it's a great army you can build upon. You add the Lion, you add some...
Because this is the basis for it. I mean, like this
this is a good foundation army for Dark Angels. It doesn't have any of the unique units, but... I mean, those are all kind of new, and they're coming out anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and the nice thing is Trevor being a commission guy means that, I mean, if you ended up picking up this army, because that's my one problem with buying armies off people, is that, okay, cool, like I got it, but if I don't like exactly what's in it, I need to add stuff. I got to find a guy that can match it.
Yeah, he would just match
difficult.
It, yeah.
He just would. Yeah, it's not like he's desperate to get rid of this. It's just he's trying to build and paint as many armies and then sell them to build up enough capital to get himself, some studio armies.
Yeah, exactly that. Another thing he wanted me to mention was that each one is built with the idea that they can just be ripped off their bases and put on whatever base if you prefer another base.
I like those bases though.
Yeah, they're fine. I like
when
them.
he sent me the pictures originally, they didn't look fantastic, but like in person they look really, really nice actually.
Yeah, it all meshes well together. It takes a bit to get used to the black, red, and white for Dark Angels. Like I'm so used to green.
So cool.
But it's one of my favorite. That's my favorite color scheme in like general. Black and red has always been my go-to. I just don't typically play armies that you like Black Templar, right? Or that's like the only one I can think of. I mean, obviously you can paint like any Necron dynasty as black or red, but I always liked Sawtek, so I wanted to paint up Sawtek. Anyway, I like green and black too. That's kind of black and anything, literally. That's kind of my forte, my preference. Anyways, folks, that's it for this battle report. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time for more Horus Heresy nonsense.